Alright, we're just going to yellow it because no one else will yellow it for us. So, alright, so my editor is going to be playing Minecraft in the background, so excuse me. Unbox therapy. Alright, today we are unboxing the Keychron K4. I picked this up literally so I could use my Lenovo Yoga 7i Slim. I eventually have set up a new studio setup, which I'll be releasing a video in the future about. I've got everything set up, but I would like a hotspot thing for when Seth is here editing. I would like to have a keyboard and mouse set up. I did want to play with it, so let's unbox it. Now this is a heavy ass keyboard. I did get the Keychron K4 V2 with the red switches. I'm a red switch fan. I've never used the blues or browns really for daily. I'm using the MX speeds, which are very similar to the cherry reds, but it's got a small actuation point for those fully sick Fortnite games. Now this is a very heavy case. So it's got optical and Keychron switch options, so you can switch out your switches to other colors if you want to use brown, blues, greens, whatever, pinks. Now the reason why I picked it up is I wanted to have this as a hot swap option for this desk for when I switch between my Mac and my Windows laptop. So it was a really cool option to have this as an option, just to press a button and I can use it for both devices. From my understanding, this comes pre-packaged as a Mac option, so you actually need to change the profile to Windows to change, and also change your your keys from Command to Windows and all that stuff. How do you guys unbox these? Is it one of these bad boys where you like unbox all corners and pull the slip off like a champ? All right, nice, solid stuff. Alright. Yay. Oh, wow. That's a very nice, pretty box. That's very pretty. I hope it picks up on the camera. So it's a Keychron K4 version 2. Yeah. I'll step that to the side. Okay. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So you switch that to the Documents key, the Alt key, instead of Command and Option, and yeah, I guess also the Windows key as well. So, yeah. Oh, damn. That's pretty legitness. So it's got like little cutouts for each of the things. Also shows you how to connect to Bluetooth with cables, change light effects, all that jazz. We have function keys, switch between function and multimedia keys. I don't understand that. Oh, what the hell? That's pretty cool. Disable auto sleep mode, so after 10 minutes the keyboard will go to sleep. A lot of key binds. I need to keep track of this because I want to forget how to use half of them. Okay, so just don't be an idiot when using them. The tilde key only accepts 3-pin switches as there's not enough room under this keyboard due to Type-C port. Okay. Okay, let's get this now. That's close. Now there's an instruction manual. Now we're not going to go through this because we don't care. But yeah. So I'm not sure what the difference between this key cap is. I think this is actually to take out the Gatoron keys themselves, the switches themselves, whereas this is just for keycaps, which I think was supposed to be the slip, but it's not. I don't understand. And this is USB-C cable. And I guess these are the Windows keys. So you've got an alternate light key, Windows document key, Alt key, escape. I'll probably switch these keys to another key color. I don't hate these colors, but I would like, you know, a customized one. And when you're going custom, why not? Wow, this thing is chunky, man. It reminds me of like the old keyboard you get when like not MS-DOS, but Windows 95. You had that big chunky, you know, white keyboard. It's fun. I like it. But damn, it's got barely any movement in it, which is great. It's got 2 levels of tilting, so I'm not sure what they are. I think one's, hang on. So it says it's got an 8.5-degree angle for your switches. So I assume that might be like a 6.5, and that's an 8.5. But yeah, let's try those out. Ooh. That's very similar to my keyboard behind me. The actuation point's quite low as well for these. I should have got a brown, but the rebels were only available, so that's okay. You know what's cool about these is these are actually light up RGB. So if you want to play RGB, you want to do work at in RGB, you can. Now, as you can see, it's got 3 options. So you got the wireless. You can switch between the Windows and Mac. So that's a one switch solution between Windows and Mac. And you got your Bluetooth off and cable. So it starts off with cable, and obviously you can plug it in, but you can also go through Bluetooth, which is great. So I'm a big fan of this keyboard. I intend to have this keyboard underneath this desk. It's full of stuff, so I can't really try it right now, but there is that option. Now, how do you turn this thing on? Did it come powered? Ooh, look at that. Nice. Well, that's pretty. That's very pretty. I assume you can do different levels, so your different light levels. Just trying to understand. Maybe it's trying to connect to something here. Yeah, I think it's just trying to connect. So let's have a look. It gets pretty strong, and the colors come through quite nice. Let's have a look. I think this might be just a keyboard. Yeah, no. Okay, so this is the key puller. So these are different lighting options. You got off, rainbow, all rainbows. I think it said it has 16 different profiles. So that's a lot to go through if you want to find your favorite one. I'm going to turn this off and see if I can pull out the Gator-on key. Give that a try. Now I assume this is the one because this is a more sturdy.
2 hours later.
There we go. We got it after 7 years. Alright, so you need to pull the top pins out. And as you can see underneath those pins, you've got 2 holes. And yeah, you can switch these keys out for any colors or other modules if you want. If you want to replace them with black instead of white, it doesn't make a difference because as you can see, you can't even see the switches themselves. But that's a really cool option to have. This keyboard came out at $145 for Australians, so that's pretty good as well, if you ask me. What else can I say about a keyboard? Spoke about the switches. I spoke about the actual keys themselves and the ergonomics. It's a bit elevated. If you want a pretty good keyboard that's cheap and it's got Bluetooth and can use Mac and Windows and can pair up to 3 devices, this is a pretty good option. Cheers Keychron for sending this out so quickly. Pretty happy with it, and I can't wait to use it in the future when I had this test set up. So yeah, so the reason why I picked the K4 over other options is that it has a 96%, well, there's several reasons. I wanted the switchable Gator-on keys, or switchable keys. That's the first option, first reason. The second reason is I do like a numpad, and I'm kind of a fan of 96. I'm used to my Corsair K70 Mark II Rapid-Fire, which is a mouthful in itself, but the reason why is I just like a bigger size keyboard. I was considering getting the K1 V2 as well, or the V4 I think it goes up to now, but I didn't necessarily like the low profile. However, this is quite a hefty keyboard in terms of thickness, so the elevation is quite high, and you may get carpal tunnel issues with that. But if you get a keypad or something like that, or if you raise the elevation with these options, I think it might be a more pleasant experience. So yeah, those are my only 2 gripes about that, but that was my own fault. I chose to have the thicker keyboard as opposed to the lower profile, but that's okay. Keychron has a lot of options to suit any flavor at varying prices, so definitely check it out on their website if you can. If you can't, you can go through Amazon and pick up a good deal, or most of the deals anyway. So yeah, that's basically it. If you liked the video, smell my bum, and see you tomorrow.